Hello, fellow lords of gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Marvel Future Revolution. Today, we're going to jump into a really quick conversation about some events that are currently going on and some other things that were on my mind that I just wanted to share with you guys. Not a lot going on in the game. We're all bated waiting for Magic's release on the 14th. So when we get there, we'll get there. But we're in the meantime, while we're waiting for those, there is some events that are currently going on inside the game, or there are some events that are currently going on in the game. And the main one that you need to be focused on is the Battle Challenge event. Basically, if you're capable of clearing stage 35, you want to jump over to the server and you want to get a screenshot of your Battle Challenge log showing that you've basically completed stage 35. And you want to make sure you drop a little forum post in the Battle Challenge Celebration screenshot event with your server and the region that you're in. So like I'm on America East Omega Flight. That's what you want to basically drop in, so that way they know them. Everybody should know what server they're in. But basically it's going to award us 2 draw ticket selection boxes for completion of the award, for completion of the event. And the reward distribution will happen on the 17th of December. Now, pretty good event in terms of that. It is what it is. When we look at the game, we also have some other things that are happening right now inside the game, and most of those rely on Magic. So we've got the preparation event that's going right now, but you should be completing these most wanted missions, get these tokens, and they're good ways for you to collect these limbo fragments, and they're good ways for you to basically earn some extra additional tickets to use inside the shop. Other than that, they also decided that they're going to throw out another event for us, and we, I hate to say this, but we really can't complain about it because it's a push reward event, and I like the fact that they're actually giving to us because we actually using gold inside the shop for those limbo tickets and things like that. But basically, till the 13th, you're going to be collecting 100 unstable convergium and 100,000 gold every day for a total of 1 million gold and 1,000 convergium particles. So really good event in terms of player appreciation there. It's weird to see the mad angry face and then you see some people loving it and laughing at it. So but either way, it's an event that they're just giving away some items and stuff like that. Gold is of value, especially in the preparation for Magic. So let's talk about that really quickly. Magic is most likely going to be released the week of the 13th through the 17th, or around that time. So let's say that it's probably going to be with that Wednesday update on the 14th, so that'd be the 15th. So it'd be the 15th would most likely be the date that she's actually released as we go into maintenance that Tuesday night into the Wednesday. I'm assuming that's when she's most likely going to be released, given some of the events. Now, let's be perfectly honest about this. If you have not been preparing for Magic to be released at this point, then you're really not going to be able to just switch over to Magic. It's going to require a sum of gold for you to transmute costumes and Omega cards, special cards, and things like that. And if you haven't been saving up enhanced potentials, you haven't been saving up specializations, you're gonna be in probably like a month to 2 month grind to get this character in a place where she probably feels competitive right inside the game. And that goes into a lot. So she's there, but I'm hoping that this week maybe that we'll get some information, maybe even some gameplay footage, some video of her showing in game doing some of her skills and stuff like that. Everybody seems there's a lot of people that just seem like they're Magic is coming, I'm so fucking excited, she's gonna be op as fuck, and we don't even have a video of her to show any of her skills. We don't know anything about the character at all other than that we know she's gonna use teleportation and summoning. So we don't know. You can end up getting the character in game, she could be totally trash. We don't know. I doubt they'll do that, but it is what it is. So then what I wanted to kind of finish off with you guys talking about is that there's been some talk in the community about Marvel Future Revolution and receiving some awards, and what that means in terms of the state of the game now, in terms of where the game could be going. So essentially, Apple's App Store has voted it the game, Marvel's game of the, iPad game of the year. That's amazing. And then it's also received the Google Play Best Competitive Game of 2021 and the Game Awards nominated for Best Mobile Game in 2021. Now, I don't use iPad products or you know, any Apple products at all, so I don't know, and I don't even look into the numbers on iPad, so I don't know what those numbers are, you know, what they could possibly be referencing and what they could be looking like. But if I had to guess, I don't know. It's hard for me to imagine that with the declining numbers that we saw on the Google store that this is the game of the year. Like, maybe it is, but you're hard pressed to tell me that Genshin Impact wasn't a better mobile game of the year. That that the multitudes of games that we've basically had, and this game is the game of the year. There's no way you're telling me the numbers on this are better than the numbers on Genshin Impact. It's just, you'd be hard pressed to tell me that. But it could be very well true. But let's get down to the meat and potatoes of this, right? Let's say we got a movie, right, that comes out, and it's a movie nobody went to the theaters to see, but you know, the industry insiders loved the movie. They all got to see it at the Cannes Film Festival, and it won an Oscar. Guess what? It's still a movie nobody saw. So what difference would it make? You get what I'm saying? Like, so this game could get all the accolades that it wants to get, but at the end of the day, if the player numbers are dwindling and people are leaving the servers, then it doesn't make a difference. And to be honest with you, it's, you know, Danny Koo and the people at, you know, Netmarble can sit in their graces and be happy about receiving some of these rewards. But is that going to ultimately matter more than Q4 numbers? Is that going to matter more than shareholders' investments and cares about where Netmarble is generating numbers from? Is that going to those things are going to matter more. So I don't know that there's big hullabaloo to make about, you know, rewards and receipt of those rewards. I just don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, it personally, I don't see that as something that's there to be concerned about or even, you know, to be worried about. That's my take on it, guys. Like, you know, it is what it is. I don't want to sound salty or anything, but let's be honest, the rewards don't mean shit. The numbers do. We're all going to ultimately look at Q4 numbers, and we're going to compare the game's numbers to other games in the pool. We're going to compare it to Isekai Slime. We're going to compare it to Seven Deadly Sins. We're going to compare it to Marvel Contest of Champions, Marvel Future Fight. And we could sit here and say this game hasn't, this game has received rewards and accolades that those other games haven't, but does it really make a difference? The numbers are what make a difference. The player base is what makes a difference. It's going to be a big test about what happens when the servers merge. And we know why the servers are merging. There's not enough players on the other servers in order for the freaking servers to be sustainable in themselves. So we're merging servers because of that. So like, that should give you indication about where the game's currently at. And hopefully the game can dig itself out of that hole and be someplace where it's actually, you know, it's got a good player base and actually players that are enjoying the game. But when you complete stage, I want to finish out the video because this is going to lead into some videos that I plan on bringing out this week about decisions that I've made about the game. I'm not leaving the game. Don't think about that. I'm enjoying and having fun playing the game still and running through. It's something like, you know, it's something that helps and soothes my mind to play the game, and the gameplay loop is the gameplay loop, and I have hope for this game to get better. But I want to show you something, guys. When you complete stage 35 of the battle challenge, this goes into one of those points, right? Playing stage 35 of the battle challenge, guess what? It's Dormammu. And you know what? It's not even Dormammu on a different stage. It's Dormammu on the exact same stage as you played him in the Blitz. It's Dormammu on the exact same story mode that exact same stage that you played inside story mode when you fought him inside the Dark Domain. It's the exact same battle, the exact same atmosphere, the exact same skills. The only difference about it is that they've added in some ads, more ads that come in at least in the first stage. Second and third stage, they're just not prevalent. They're not there for you to worry about at all. You basically go through, it's the same exact event basically, guys. So completing stage 35, they are going to offer you this crystal reward, this or this dimension box, whatever you want to call it, whatever the special offer is for completing stage 35. I don't believe that is worth it. Spending $50 on this just does not seem worth it to me. 2,000 crystals. Maybe if this said 54,000 crystals, then I'd be like, yeah, you know, I'm not 54,000, 5,400 crystals, 5,500 crystals. Then I'm like, yeah, you know, and like because for instance, the main problem that I'm having with Model Future Revolution is legitimately the RNG reward system, and that's basically your reward versus your earning effort. So basically a 6-star core box, we open those. It's not a selection box. It could be anything inside there. You know, it could be something as simple as an HP or HP recovery core, which, you know, we all don't really necessarily need. And then the same thing be getting the Dimension box tickets. There's 20 of them that you're gonna get, but then you're battling the fact that when I go into the store and I open up those Dimension boxes and then I see a bunch of cores, I got to take those cores over to the core synthesizer, and then the core synthesizer has RNG. So if I get 5-star cores, it could be a total waste of tickets. You know, it could be like whatever rewards I get could just be a total waste of time. And then, you know, even the 500,000 gold, that's nice, but you know what, you're giving me 1 million gold over the course of, you know, 10 days or whatever. So how much validity does this really have in terms of there? I would like to see better price items here, like a discounted item for players to get these. Like this could have been $29.99, you know, $19.99 or something like that for getting there. And now we've got a 6-star core box because it's RNG, you know what I mean? It's RNG. Getting into Dimension box tickets, those are 900 a piece, you know, for a 10 run. Like it's RNG, guys. It's just too much RNG. So I wouldn't purchase that. The battle challenge, like I said, wasn't particularly difficult, but you know, it is what it is, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you excited? Are you still amped about Magic coming to the game? And are you looking forward to these server mergers? Until next time, guys, peace.